Hey everyone, this is my video recording for the Tableau connection assignment. There are two things I wanted to cover before I get started. I typed out my syntax for the z-scores and my syntax that I'm going to put in the toolkit just so I don't have to type at 10 words a minute while I'm recording this video. And the next thing is I generated this data set completely by myself, so it looks very weird when plotted, so please excuse that. And get started with this. Click on Excel over here to import my data set. That is Tableau dataset 1, open. To create the z-scores for the satisfaction score, I'm going to go here, create calculated field. I'm going to type in z-score for my label. Satisfaction score. And then I'm going to copy and paste the syntax that I already have typed out. And paste. I'm going to apply it and OK. I used the LOD z-score formulas because the normal formulas would not work in any way, form, or fashion whenever I tried them out here. And that may not be the case for some other people, but if this is completely wrong, let me know and I'll be more than happy to redo it. Oops, forgot to name the field. Oops, delete. And we're going to edit here, z-score, number of widgets. Wonderful. Apply, OK. Then I'm going to go over here to sheet 1. We are going to put our predictor, the satisfaction scores, in the columns, and we are going to put our widgets, our outcome variable, in the column. And you see here that they're summed, and we don't want that, so we're going to change that to dimension and dimension, and we see all our pretty little dots here. The first thing is our data points should be varied by size discretely for the continuous demographic variable. Well, my continuous demographic variable is age. Drag that into the size group, and again, that's summed, and we don't want that because hopefully nobody in our company is 315 years old. Not that I want to discriminate. Dimension, we changed that. Alright, this looks more reasonable. The lowest is 18-year-old, the highest is 76 years old. The next point, data points should vary by color by the two-level demographic variable. That is gender. We are going to put that into color, and we see here that females are blue and males are orange. Data points should be broken apart into separate columns for the three-level demographic variable. Three-level demographic variable is the seniority level they have within that position. And so since we're breaking that up, we want to put that into the column section. So we have high, let's move medium here to the middle, high, medium, and low. Next, we want to go ahead and add our trend line. And the specifications were that the trend lines have to be for the categorical demographic variables, the first two, which are the 2 and 3 level ones. In this case, my 2 and 3 level ones were 3 level was the seniority level, and the 2 level was gender, male and female. And the way that we can check that or to add that is going in here. And okay, we see that it has included gender and seniority levels, so we're fine with that. Next, we want our data points to be varied by shape with the 4-level demographic variable, which is ethnicity. So we go to shape here, and we see that African Americans are circles, Hispanics are squares, the others are pluses, and the whites are X's. And last but not least, we want to add the syntax for our toolkit, because if we don't, then as we hover over there, it just has us in list form, age 28, z-score, this. And as meaningful as it could be, we can set it up so that it conveys a more clear message. I don't know how clear my sentences are, but bam. We're going to click OK here, so we go to the same one. And we see here that this is a 28-year-old Hispanic female factory worker with a low seniority level. They happen to score a... Ooh, I forgot that. We're going to add satisfaction score here, and we're going to add number of widgets produced. And that is so when we go to insert here, we're able to actually pull from this list, and they're not just showing it all wonky. So right here, we see how that's changed. They scored a 32 on the job satisfaction inventory and produces 10 widgets per hour. Wonderful. So this begins to make a little bit more sense, even though it looks weird. And the reason we see it looks weird here is because there are plenty of outliers. This is above 2.5 standard deviations from the mean, so we could say that that's a little wonky. If we choose to exclude this, if I was really looking at this, we can exclude this mech. Okay, that looks a little normal. Same thing with these, so play as it as you see fit. So basically what this is saying now is that as the satisfaction score increases, or in this case rises above the mean 0 here, we see that below anyways, but rises above, the number of widgets that each individual produces also rises. We don't see that for females in this category right here, but in the low we see that it is true. But yeah, we can choose to exclude some of these outliers and see what the data starts to look like. That is all I have planned for this video. If I did something completely wrong, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to redo it or amend it. Thank you. Bye-bye.